Have you ever wondered what true potential lies within you? There is something inside every human being waiting to be awakened, something that, if understood and accessed, can change everything in your life. This power is often ignored, but it is there, ready to be used. However, most people live on autopilot, unaware of their own energy and the unlimited potential they carry. In this video, we will explore how this spiritual awakening is not something mystical or distant, but rather something real and grounded in scientific principles. And more importantly, we will discover how you can access this inner power and begin living a fuller and more conscious life. Deep sleep and awakening. Most of us live in a state of deep sleep, or what we might call spiritual sleep. This doesn't mean we are literally sleeping, but rather that we are disconnected from our true essence. We live on autopilot, trapped in repetitive routines, limiting beliefs, and behavioral patterns that often no longer serve us. We are so immersed in daily distractions that we forget to pause and ask ourselves, what am I really? What am I capable of? Spiritual awakening is not something mystical or unattainable. Contrary to what many people think, spiritual awakening is actually simple. It is realizing that the reality we see is not the only reality. There are deeper layers beyond what our eyes can perceive. Awakening is the process of beginning to see these layers, understanding the truth about our existence, and realizing that there is something much greater than ourselves at work. This awakening can happen in many ways, but it usually begins with a sense of internal restlessness. You know that moment when something doesn't make sense anymore? When you start questioning certainties that once seemed so clear? This is a sign of awakening. It can be a moment of deep introspection or even an unexpected change in your life when we begin to ask ourselves, what is my purpose? Or what am I really doing here? It is a sign that we are beginning to awaken to a new understanding of reality. The science behind inner power. Now you may be wondering, but what does science have to do with this? How does spiritual awakening connect with physics and the biology of the human body? Believe it or not, science has a lot to say about the inner power we possess. Let's look at the human body from a physics perspective. Did you know that from an atomic point of view, you are essentially made of energy? When we examine the human body and its components, such as skin, cells, molecules, and atoms, we arrive at a surprising conclusion. Every atom that makes up your body is actually 99.9% empty space. In other words, the matter that forms you is, in reality, condensed energy. This is fascinating. You are not just a collection of physical particles. In fact, you are an energy field vibrating at specific frequencies. Every cell in your body, every atom is vibrating and emitting a frequency. If everything around us is made of energy, what does that say about our inner power? It means that at a subatomic level, you are much more than a physical person. You are pure energy, and this energy has the potential to manifest in many ways, influencing your life in ways you may never have imagined. This leads us to a fundamental conclusion. When you understand that your essence is energy, you begin to realize that your power does not lie only in the physical actions you take, but in how you choose to vibrate, feel, and think. You have the ability to change your energetic frequency, and by doing so, change your reality. How to awaken and use this power? Now that we know we are made of energy and that this energy can be influenced, let's talk about how you can awaken and use this power in a practical way. The first step is awareness. Awakening begins when you realize who you truly are. You are not just a physical body, but a being of energy and consciousness experiencing a human life. When you start seeing yourself this way, your life paradigm changes completely. Instead of seeing yourself as someone limited by external circumstances, you begin to understand that you have control over your own reality. The second step is changing your vibration. Remember that everything is energy, including your thoughts and emotions. If your thoughts are focused on fear, anger, sadness, or anxiety, your vibration will be lower and your reality will reflect that. On the other hand, if you cultivate positive thoughts of gratitude, love, and joy, you start emitting a higher vibration. Changing your vibration can have a profound impact on how the world around you responds to you. A fascinating scientific experiment that illustrates this is the work of Dr. Masaru Emoto, who studied how vibrations affect the structure of water. In his experiments, he exposed water samples to positive words and emotions such as love and gratitude, and others to negative words and emotions like hate and contempt. The results were impressive. The water molecules exposed to positive words and emotions formed beautiful crystalline structures, while the samples exposed to negative words and emotions formed distorted and ugly structures. This shows us that our vibrations not only influence our bodies, but also the environment around us. When you change your vibration, you change your reality. The third step is aligning with your purpose. When you start aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your deeper purpose, your energy flows more harmoniously. This doesn't mean you need to have a great revelation about your immediate purpose, but rather that you should live authentically, following what resonates with your inner being. When you are in alignment, you begin to notice that everything around you starts falling into place more easily. The universe, or life itself, begins to work in your favor because you are in tune with who you truly are. Final thoughts. So, what have we learned so far? You are not just a physical body. You are a being of energy and consciousness, with the power to change your reality by awakening to your true essence. Spiritual awakening is not something distant or unattainable. It is happening now, within you, and you have the power to access it at any moment. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a moment of awakening in your life? How was that experience? Share it with me in the comments. I would love to hear your story. Also, get to know mental resonance, the most powerful tool in the world for subconscious reprogramming. The link is in the description. Gratitude for your presence, and see you in the next video.